And I think that's live. Should be. Hope it's all okay. Lighting looks okay. Is sound okay? Let me know if the sound's okay. That's always the most important thing. It's always when you put AirPods in, it's like, has it connected to the phone? Sometimes it's like a little bit slow. So if anyone can just post a comment saying, yep, the AirPods are working, that would be good. 3 minutes late, I think. But is the sound okay? If someone just types in like you can hear me, that's the main thing. Yay, there we go, we got one. Yeah, not bad, not bad. I feel okay. Hey, there's quite a few people here. I'm on my phone today, so the messages will fly off. So I'm going to try and read the messages when I can, compared to when I'm on my computer. When I'm on my computer, I can like read them for a long time, but on here they just go so quickly. But yeah, I feel okay. I feel okay. Weird, really, because obviously some of you guys know. Obviously, I work in a school. I'm a teacher in a school, and yeah, like it literally turned out that one of the kids had coronavirus, and then one of the staff members had a test, and that's who I talked to and was a little bit close to them when I was talking to them, and yeah, I thought they came back with positive, and I thought my legs were just aching. And I was like, oh, I'll just go get a test to make sure. And I went for a test, and it came back next day with positive, and I was like, wow. And yeah, the only thing I really had really was like aches in my legs, and that was the only thing. Since then, I've had a bit of a blocked nose that you might hear it on the videos every so often, just sound a bit congested. So that's a little bit thing I've had. I cough a couple of times, nothing crazy. I might cough a little bit on the live stream, but I'm still pretty well to talk. So yeah, I would have just knocked it off as a bit of a cold, really. Like apart from a little bit of a blocked nose, a little bit of a cough. The worst thing I had was my aches in my legs, which I mostly had on like Friday, Saturday. And then it started to go pretty much on Sunday. So yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, that's enough about coronavirus. Not really good with copper. Can't help you too much on that one. How long did I get it? Well, I caught. So the contact I had with someone was on the Monday, and then I started showing symptoms on Friday. And yeah, I went for a test on Saturday, and the test came back on Sunday. I'm not buying Neo yet, but it's a great drop. So if you were looking to get into Neo, there's a good chance here. I would like it a little bit lower, but yeah, if you jumped into Neo over the last few days, I would say it's a good move. Plantair, I've looked into it, and what I've seen, I'm not a huge fan of, just because I don't know the industry that well and don't have that much confidence. So yeah, they already have been in touch with Test and Trace. They don't leave me alone. 2K to invest in Huye Gang or Tattoo Chef. Why not all three? Great companies, gives you diverse portfolio as well. You know, that's what I would say. Yeah, I'm tempted to buy it. I'm tempted. SBE Switchback Energy. I like it. Just a bit too high. I think like the valuation on it now is like, is it something like 6 billion, 5 billion? Just a little bit too high for that company. But nevertheless, I think it's a great company, probably the best in that charging space. Um, is NEX still a buy? Yes, but I'll try and get it on a bit of a discount if you can. That would be my advice. Like try and be patient, I would guess, or buy a little bit now and wait for it to drop. Any thoughts on Intel? It's okay, not my favorite. There's not enough growth there for me. That's the thing with that one. Jemima, is that the e-commerce play in Africa? Yeah, I mean it's all right. It's all right. I think it's been on a bit of a good run. Is it a good time to buy Greg's or wait? Same again with Greg's. I would wait a little bit. I think if we have a negative earnings, then that might bring it back down. But there's nothing wrong with buying like 25% now and like waiting for it to go down. So your call, really. I would wait if I were you though, if you can. Because a lot of the vaccine news is priced in. If you imagine a lot of these stocks like wait on like new news that comes in, so we kind of knew this vaccine was going to happen. That's all kind of priced in now, and the stock market kind of thinks three months ahead. So basically, everything over the next 3 months is kind of priced in. It's if something else happens further down the line now. Any green energy stocks. I mean, if you can get Tesla on a discount, that's a great company. I do like Switchback Energy. That looks pretty good, but a bit of a valuation, I guess, on that one. And if you're looking like into like solar plays and everything like that, I think Solar Edge is a decent one I saw. So yeah. What price do I see Tattoo Chef in 2021? That's a tricky one. It could double. I think Tattoo Chef could double in the next 12 months, and I don't normally go that soon. Normally I say 2 to 5 years, but I actually do think Tattoo Chef can double over the next year. When you think about the stock is about £1 billion right now, and the company's doing like 200 million revenue, and I think that it could go up to 300, 400 million, which for a growth stock at that sort of price is very cheap. You look at when it ramps up some Target deals in 2021, it's e-commerce site, it's Walmart deals, it's going to be huge. And then if it announces an EU launch towards the end of 2021, Tattoo Chef, I think it's going to be, if I was to pick a stock, my number one stock for next year, it would be Tattoo Chef at these sort of valuations. And that's over companies like Gang, for example, Hue. Even that I love them companies and I think they will still do well. I think it's just so cheap for like the growth over the next year. So yeah, I think Tattoo Chef is, in my opinion, right now, the cheapest, easiest money stock on the stock market at these sort of valuations. Look at the pre-merger, it was up at $28 already. Like, it says a lot. Powerhouse Energy, I've not looked into that one. I don't really look into a lot of energy companies. I've not bought any more Lordstown. I've sold out of it. I sold out last week, and I made a decent profit on it. Did I look into Scottish stocks from last live stream? I did not. You'll have to let me know about that one again. I might have done, but I don't remember looking into it. So I don't think I did. But if I did, I don't remember. Apex Technology, not looked into it. I know it's one of the new SPAC stocks. BlackBerry, I've not looked into it for a while. I know they were trying to turn the company around. Yes, I saw that short seller report. Not read it. Don't know the company that well, but I saw it took the stock down huge. I'd be careful about them sort of things and make sure like how legit is that report. Normally, like, look if they've got a history of doing reports and them being correct. I would look into that. What do I think of Cineworld? For me, I think Cineworld's in a bad place at the moment. I don't think the cinema industry is ever going to be the same after COVID. So yeah. Has my opinion changed on Lemonade? Not yet. Not yet. It's getting there, but not just yet. I think Amazon is worth a buy or money better spent elsewhere. I personally think there's more upside in other companies, but Amazon's a great company. So if you were to get in there, it's definitely a better stock than a lot of them out there. So yeah. Thoughts on Arrival going on the stock exchange? Not a fan. Just massively overvalued. Paying for a company with pretty much no revenue. Well, it has zero revenue. Just one order. So yeah, I actually went to short it the other day. And he did go down quite a bit. So yeah. Lordstown isn't too bad at these sort of valuations. Yeah, it's not my favourite at the moment. That's why I sold out of it, obviously. Thoughts on Chinese stocks with the bill? Yeah, I mean, I was thinking of making a video tomorrow about it. So, I mean, I was going to do another, like a 30-minute video tomorrow talking about how to value a company. But I've seen today there's a few people asking for like me to speak about some of these Chinese stocks and this bill that's going to come out. So maybe I could do that. I mean, if there's enough demand, I will do it. But yeah, I mean, they've got, I think it's 3 years to get to the US reporting standards, which is a very long time. And in that time, they can do that, or they probably move to the Hong Kong listing. So either way, it's not going to affect Chinese companies huge. You would like them to stay on the US listing, though, I guess. That's the big thing. So yeah, it's one of those. It's not going to affect companies too much. You'll either see companies go to the Hong Kong listing or they'll stay on the US listing, and that'll be it. Companies won't change that much. It'll probably give some good buying opportunities in the short term, though. To be fair, have you ever bought a stock and it went up so quick in a few weeks and it's over 50%? Oh, the message just went. But yeah, I have. Yeah, it's happened before. Thoughts on plug power. I think I looked into it once and I didn't like what I saw, but I don't know if it's the right one. So don't hold me on that one. Ehang, not looked into that one. Best stocks related to 5G. I like Qualcomm. What broker do I use? I use, so I've got Trading 212 and I use DEGIRO as well. Links are in the description. So if you want any of them ones. Best stocks to buy in December 20. The video series that I did the other day, those are the three that I think is pretty good. I bought a few companies as well this week myself. So yeah. Sage Group, not a lot of growth, a little bit of debt. I think there's better companies out there. I did look into it. Cannabis industry, yeah, it will grow huge. I like Planet 13. That would be the one I'd go for. I'd hope to get it a little bit cheaper though. Apex Tech merger. Not fully looked into it myself. There's a lot of spec stocks out there, and a lot of SPAC stocks. So yeah, I mean, there's so many coming on the market right now. Tesco, yeah, good dividend. We'll do really well because of all these lockdown stuffs at the moment. Would you keep Boohoo for 10 years or too risky? I don't know because I normally keep stocks for 5 years because that's where you can see where the company's going. That's my opinion. Like hold stocks for 5 years because you can kind of see where they're going to be in 5 years. For Boohoo, it's a tricky one because it's one that I've kind of got to assess every so often because the industry changes so quickly. That's what I've always got to be prepared for, is the fast changing industry. Like people come in here so quick and take the market, and you just don't know where it's going to be. So, where do I see Turtle Beach in 2 to 5 years? I see the stock going up into probably a $30 stock in the next 2 years. That's where I see Turtle Beach going. So yeah, I'm probably somewhere around 2022. I'll be selling out of Turtle Beach, hopefully. I mean, it could be before then. You never know. If you say to me Turtle Beach will be a $35 stock in 3 months' time, I'd sell it. I feel okay, AJ. Yeah, not bad. I was saying earlier on the stream, a little bit of a blocked nose, so I might sound a little bit like, but a little bit of a cough. That's it. But the big thing I had was aches in my legs. Like I didn't realize I had it. To be fair. Huye price prediction. I think Huye will be somewhere in a $40 stock within the next 2 years. That's where I see it going. Probably even more than that. If I hold it for 5 years, I expect it to be a $60 stock. So that would mean about 200% upside from here. Yeah. I think my voice is just different because I'm so like clogged up, I guess. I'm not terrible, like I'm not like snotting everywhere, like I'm not gonna be talking and something's gonna come out my nose. Like, I'm not that bad. Just a little bit like trying to get air in the nose, I guess. Disney buy, I'd wait for a pullback. It's one of my stocks that I'm like a little bit too much. IAG, they've not jumped up like Jet2. Yeah, but the thing is with IAG, it's got so many debt problems. So you got to be careful. Emmanuel Finance is in the chat. His Workhorse and buy. Yeah. Goodbye right now. It's just dipped 20%. You might not know, but Workhorse has just gone down 20%. Yeah, Disney's gone up so much at the moment. I'd wait for a pullback on Disney. I actually didn't realize how much it's gone up. Like, it's about $150 or something in it right now. Crazy. No, I'm from Leeds. I didn't even realize like how many people say that I'm from Manchester. Must be a southerner thing. The Manc accent and the Yorkshire accent sounding so similar. I did it. What price is Disney now? I'll have to 150 something. Rocket, yeah, Rocket is. I was actually like considering Rocket so much. The problem is with Rocket is that I was thinking like everyone's going to be hyped to get like a cheap mortgage right now, but in 2 years' time, all that kind of backlog will have come forward. So then, what's Rocket going to be like in 2 years' time? Is there going to be that demand there, or has everyone rushed forward to get a remortgage? That's what I'm thinking. So, like with Rocket Mortgages, I was just like, it's great, but I'm uncertain on the future. But I do like it. What's your thoughts on tobacco stocks? I love that coming from Diego Maradona. Tobacco stocks, I own Altria, and Altria has obviously it's in. I've got to be careful not to be monetized with this one. It's in your classic puffing industry, and then you've got your also your Rinjul, which gives you your more modern vapor industry, and then you're also Ultra are also in the Michael Jackson space as well. So it's in all three industries. So I've had to say that there because otherwise, YouTube honestly like monetization for like saying stuff like that, it's crazy. You would not believe how quick they come down on you for mentioning any kind of stuff in that sort of industry. So yeah, them it's in all three of them, and it pays about a 9% dividend. What's your thoughts on Tattoo Chef products? Not seen any positive reviews on YouTube. Everything I've seen in Walmart, they've been very good reviews. I can't try them myself because obviously they're in the US. So yeah, I mean the only way would be to import them over, I guess. But yeah, they look pretty good. I think the branding's great as well. Upwork, buy or sell. If I was in Upwork now, I would sell personally, just because of the run it's been on. And it's got so much like COVID help numbers in there. I would personally sell Upwork, but I can still see the reasons for keeping it as well. So yeah, it's a bit of a maybe selling it was a bit harsh. I would say maybe I would look to take some sort of profit from it now. Maybe that's probably what I should say. So yeah, that's probably where I'm at with Upwork. It's done really well though. What happened to CIIG? Well, just been on too much of a good run and it's caught up with it. Hey bro, just my opinion. Do you feel like you're not being picky enough with? Oh, I think I don't know. I couldn't see the full question. But I mean, if you think, I don't know if the full question was like, am I not being picky enough with stocks? That might be the question. It's just gone off my phone too quick for me to answer. And when I'm on my phone, it just goes off so quick compared to when I'm on my computer. I can read through them all. But yeah, if for me, if the problem is, I think some people get confused with this. Is like I only talk about companies that I really like, but people don't see the work you put in behind the scenes. They don't see like I've gone through like 10 companies today, and there's 10 companies I've gone, they're awful, but I don't make videos about them companies because I'm like, I don't like them. You know, I could do sometimes. Sometimes I do actually make videos on companies I don't like. But yeah, I mean, I only talk about companies that I'm buying. So yeah. Is that a manual finance? That's something. I missed this question. Rolls Royce, no. Avoid. Do you think Uber is overvalued right now? Yeah, probably. Um, so many questions are going so quick. Thoughts on Open Door, but I like Rightmove. I'd say Rightmove is better than Open Door, but Open Door is very interesting at the moment. So yeah. Crowdstrike and FireEye are two companies that I think I've looked into at some point. I think the valuation was too much on them, but I think they did look interesting. But I can't remember exactly. But yeah, I think I did look into them. I missed Emmanuel's question. I saw the Workhorse one, but I don't know if there was another one I missed. Yeah, Huya today at $20. I was tempted to buy some more, but I bought some last week. Thoughts on Nicola? Are they still pushing their lorries down the hill? Man, it's been a rough time for them, hasn't it? Been a rough time. Crazy. I can't believe I cannot believe they actually pushed that lorry down that hill. That is crazy. Have I looked into Fubo TV? No, I haven't. Is that the one that is a bit like Bilibili in China? I looked into it slightly. I mean, Nicola up today. It can't go down anymore. Let's be honest. PIC. I'm not sure on that one. You'll have to whiz it through to me. Apart from Boohoo, would you look at some more great AIMs? Yeah, I've been looking into a few actually. Yeah, like I say, the thing is, like, it seems like I like just look at one company and then I talk about it on YouTube, but literally I think I looked into 10 companies today. So yeah, I mean, for example, I was looking a little bit into Keyword Studios, which is one that I got from Emmanuel Finance. It's in the chat. There was another gaming company that I looked into, which I can't remember what the name was, but they were the company that is currently making like the F1 games and the Dirt games. They're a UK company, so I was looking into them. I was also looking into another UK company which is called Team 17. So those were three UK companies I looked into. I also looked into another company which is called Flying Eagle Corporation, which is a SPAC stock. So that was the fourth one I looked into. I also was reading about a bit of Huya today, was reading about Workhorse today, was reading about Neo today. Yeah, like I say, I'm already on 8 companies there, and there was a few more that I looked into. So, on a general day, I'm going through like 10, 12, 15 companies. So, yeah. Planner, I looked into that one, but I just can't get my head around the whole industry. Would you be doing a house update soon? I could, but the problem is there's tenants in, so it's just impossible. Thoughts on Flying Eagle? Yeah, I don't want to give too much away. I might have been buying some. That's a live stream secret. That wasn't supposed to come out. It's a that cannot go on the main channel. Might have been buying some. Yeah, might be a video in a few days. Keeping it on the down low at the moment. Probably the best back stock out there. But hey, that's it. That's enough now. We're spoiling main channel videos. Can you look into Apex? I might do. Thoughts on Boston Beer? Not looked into that. Yes, I'm buying Dropbox. Bought it last week. Sorry, I missed that question. Something about do a video on some sort of looking into stocks or something. I missed that. I went off too quick. Sorry about that. Favorite stock you looked at today? Man, it's that SPAC stock I mentioned a few minutes ago. I'm actually loving that. It's like my next gang. So even though gang hasn't done much at the moment. Thoughts on Xping? Yeah, it looks okay from what I've seen. It's on my list to do a video on. I'm going to do a video on hopefully Switchback Energy at some point, and Xping. Boston Beer. I'll have to look into that. I'm guessing they're a beer company, right? I actually didn't know. I don't know what's up with Mode. Good little pullback though. No idea. We getting a video on that SPAC stock this week? Yes. So tomorrow I'm debating if you want to see a Chinese video talking about the pullback in Chinese companies. So maybe that happens. And then I've got a video about valuing a stock. 3 UK stocks to buy December 2020. My UK portfolio review. My US portfolio review. Talking about the new SPAC stock that I bought. Switchback Energy. And then, yeah. Brewdog sounds like a disgusting name. They're a UK company, Brewdog. I'm 50-50 on Brewdog's beer. I'm like, I like some, and then the other ones are like, no, this ain't good. Airbnb IPO, yeah. No confirmed date though, is there yet? Oh yeah, M Brown. They own like what's that? The one that has like Freddie Flintoff. Is it Giacomo? It's them that they own, isn't it? Um, yeah, they're doing quite well. I think the share price has gone up quite a bit. Oh, is there a date for Airbnb? 10th and 12th, right? I didn't know that. Is Alibaba a buy at 2060? I think so. I'd like it to go a little bit lower, but yeah. I'm not going to talk about that SPAC stock. Someone asking about Golden Nugget. Yeah, I did Golden Nugget. The thing is with Golden Nugget, I was like, this company is amazing, but it was just the management team. The management team was just enough for me to go, no, this is not good. Like, unfortunately, those are the guys that make and break your company sometimes. You know, they're the one there running your company that you put your money in. And as much as I was like, this company is amazing, I was just like, no, I can't. They're just making me so nervous. But hopefully it works out because the model they've got there is good. Brewdog buying equity punks at £25. I didn't know. Didn't know that. What are you going to do with IPO for Airbnb? I'd need to see what the valuation's at for Airbnb right now. Yeah, I'd have to check that one out. See what kind of valuation I have. Roblox is another interesting IPO that's coming, I think. Rolls Royce. Every time someone says Rolls Royce, I'm going to take a drink. Until next time, no problem with TPD investing. You're always in the comments, man. So thank you for tuning in. You're always there supporting the channel. Yeah, Roblox. I've seen a few people saying this is like a little bit of a fad, you know, with the games. But I think that the growth is insane and kids are mental for it. So, yeah, Roblox. Yeah, the kids play it, they're mad for it. Any thoughts on CleanSpark? I think I looked into it once and I didn't like it, but I don't know if it's the right company. So, yeah. Thoughts on Adobe? I owned Adobe in 2018, I believe. But yeah, I think Adobe's a great company. I think it's had about a 20% pullback now, and that was a company I looked into 2 days ago, and I was like, I like it, but maybe if it pulls back a little bit more, that's when I do really like it. So yeah, I think it's still like a 55p ratio, which I was like, just a lot. It's just a lot. Ehang, I don't think I've heard of that one. I don't know if I've heard of that one. I might have done. When people sometimes say names, I can't put the company like together straight away. Thoughts on Ocado? The thing with Ocado is that I think they're burning through a lot of money, if I remember right. That's the only thing. Stagecoach is okay. I just prefer National Express. InMode's a buy, yeah, 100%. InMode's like crazy. I didn't actually realize that InMode's like my third biggest position now in the US stock market. I think it's Microsoft, Visa, InMode at the moment. So yeah, maybe Facebook. I can't remember. I had it written down somewhere. Is it that time to sell Boohoo? No, man. The gains are just coming in, Emmanuel. Have you not seen the stock price recently? Woo! I think with Boohoo, I took 10% at 300. 10% of my position at 300, which was a nice like 20-30% profit. I think we're somewhere like 320, 315 right now. I think 350 is the next time I sell out. Then 400, 450, 500, 550, and then I'll see where we're at £6. That might be the time that I would maybe step away. I don't know. That's quite far away. Yeah, I'll see. I have to see how well this US growth still goes with the company. From there is probably the big thing, because if Boohoo crack the US, it's a total different ball game. So yeah, what price would I be dipping my toes into Corsair? I would love $20 in the 20s. Sorry, not $20 in the $20 range. That would be amazing to get Corsair there. I'd be tempted then. But I do like it. I do like it. I've got a lot of coverage in the gaming area now. Turtle Beach, Hugh, yeah. VSBLTY. Not heard of that one. No. What's my top dividend stocks? So in my US, I've not got many. I've just got Ultra, I think, at the moment. UK, I've got Legal and General, which is a 9% dividend. I also have Airtel Africa, which is about a 5% dividend. And then when the house builders come back to pay the dividend, I'll probably get a 10% dividend yield on that. With Greg's, that'll probably be about a 5% dividend yield when that comes back. Hollywood Bowl will be about a 7% dividend yield. But yeah. Do I hold Tesla? No. I was originally a Tesla shareholder at $240, which would make me, because of the split, means that I would actually have an entry price of $50. So yeah, I bought Tesla what would be now $50 if you do the split way, which obviously is crazy. Eventually sold out of Tesla in February 2020. Was like, this has gone way too much. And then what do you know? The stock came from 1,100 back down to like 380, and I was like, oh, shall I get it back in now? It's at a good valuation, and I just got caught up with so many other opportunities out there that I didn't buy back into Tesla, and then bang, it went from back at 380 back up to what was it, 2,100, and then split down to 600 now. And yeah, it's one of those where I'm like trying to not get hung up on it, because I made the right decision, and I just didn't make the right decision to buy back in. I would have killed it, but hey, I'm going to take my nice profit I had, and it's already made me good amounts of money. So you can't look back on decisions. The game is to make money. And I think like the hundreds of percent that I made on Tesla was amazing. So yeah. Coca-Cola, good. You'll never get an amazing return on it though. Overstock looks okay when I looked into it. THD, I've not heard of that one. I might have done. If you said the full name, I might be able to guess it, I guess. I'll time me on 32 minutes. I will do 8 more, maybe 8 to 10 more minutes, and then I'll make a move. 45% up Tesla. That's Luke from the patrons group, I guess, or the Discord group. I missed your message though. It went off my screen too quick. Thoughts on Hugh? Yeah, amazing opportunity right now. $20 bargain. As soon as that merger comes, Hugh is off. It will kill it. No, I've not covered Callaway Golf. It's on my list to look into. Great company. I think Diving Trade, I think, donated €5 there. Thank you so much. Amazing. Can't believe someone actually donated on a live stream. Hey, there you go. I think most people donate through the patrons page, but thank you so much. If you want to stick a question on it, stick a question on it. I'll try and make sure that if something green comes up or blue, I'll try focus on that. Had 91% on Cineworld sold today. Nice gains. I wish I hold my Cineworld position, but trading 212 killed me. They absolutely killed me on the exit price. And if I knew it was going to be that, I would have kept it. And it's so bad, but hey, can't think about it. Trading 212 problems. Yeah, exactly. You've always got to do it first time, I guess, isn't it? So hopefully we make a good investing community here, and hopefully a few people have learned a few tips over the course of the year, I guess, from the stuff I do. Hopefully. You never know. Let us know what you buy with that money. Maybe Hugh, yeah. Aston Martin, great. Great brand, great cars. Hope they turn it around. Still a few problems there though. That's the only thing with Aston Martin. I hope they do turn it around. just past 20k today. 20k is in your portfolio. That's good work if you've managed to do that. If it's in your ISA, you've matched your ISA out, so that's cool. Sold Lordstown. Nice. Yeah, I think Lordstown's got a few problems going on at the moment for me. So yeah, I would love to get it. I would buy it again, maybe in the teen range. So yeah. Or 20% up on your portfolio. Congrats. Congrats. I think on my portfolio, on my DEGIRO one, which I obviously I've been using since I got really in the stock market, I guess. I think my DEGIRO portfolio is up about 100% over a course of a year. And I think my UK portfolio on Trading 212 is up something around about 30%, which is in from about April time. So that's something like what, 7 months. So that's pretty good on that front. And then my US portfolio is up a little bit more than that on my Trading 212 account. I think that's something like 40-50% in a few months, which is pretty decent going. So it's good to see people making, you know, gains like that, because imagine like if you just had your money stuck in a bank account getting like 0.005% interest. It's nuts. It's nuts. I personally wouldn't buy Cineworld unless it was to go down to like 38p, is it? Yeah. The Melon Messi catching a live stream. I hope I said that right. Are there any good UK brokers that let you trade after hours and pre-market? I don't know if DEGIRO do. You'll have to check them out, but I'm not sure. Oh, I missed that. Something about a growth stock for 5 years. Gang, I would go for. Yeah, Dimitri, I hope I said it. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. Cineworld's got a lot of major problems, and I would run with my profit right now if I was in Boohoo. It's a nightmare, Tracy. That's what it is. It's a nightmare. I think at the moment I'm probably doing about 80-hour weeks, I think, because I spend about 40. I probably do 40 hours from teaching, and then I would say I do leave 40 hours from YouTube videos, looking into stocks and everything. And sometimes it's just like, sometimes it's like getting up at like probably 6 a.m. I do some YouTube stock market stuff from 6 a.m. to about 7:30, and then I get off to get to work, and then I come home from work, and then I'll leave it, probably chill for a bit after work, and then go back on to doing some YouTube stuff or something. And sometimes that means going up to 2 a.m. sometimes. So yeah, it is a bit crazy at the moment, but hey, part of the grind, isn't it? Did I sell Boohoo? No, I still own Boohoo. I sold 10% profit. Maybe that's where you got that one from. Dean Wilmot says, thoughts, advice on a market crash in a few months. There won't be a market crash. There might be a bit of a pullback, 5-10%, but nothing like what we had in April. Diving Trader just sent a message then. It just went off, but I think it said you had to go. So see you in a bit. And thanks for the donation, by the way. If you want to resend that question through, I'll see if I can catch it again. Love Tencent, but I bought JD.com over Tencent. Thought it was a better company at the valuation. Stephen says, Premier Oil any good? Not a fan of oil companies. Don't buy them. Recommendations to look into China ETFs. I think there's like an emerging market ETF that seems pretty good from what I've seen. But yeah. Have we spoken about Chinese being delisted from the US stock market? Yes, but I was saying that potentially that I might do a video on it if there's that much demand. Yeah. Helion, yeah, it's okay. It's not my favourite. But yeah. Where do I work? I can't tell you exactly where I work. But yeah, I'm a teacher in a school. So have you looked into the Hook Group? Yes, but I think I looked into it, but I can't remember what I found about it. I think maybe the valuation was too much. I think that might be why I weren't interested in it. But yeah, the thing is, I like over the course of a week, I probably look into about 70 companies. So trying to remember it. So this is hard work. Andrew Clark says, "Thank you for the Jet 200%. It's okay. Great company, and it has so much more upside. And it won't be long until there's many companies like that, up them sort of gains in the next 2 to 5 years. I think, I think Hollywood Ball, I'm confident will be shooting up there very soon. And there are a few other ones as well. Do I follow any investing channels on YouTube? Yeah, I try and catch them when I can. I think Jeremy at Financial Education always puts some good content out there, especially when he's not kind of. Sometimes he gets like talking about different stocks, but when you actually, if you see some of his videos where he sits down and talks fundamentals about investing, you get some really good information on them. They're brilliant content. I think there's a channel that I watch called Jazz Wealth. They do like a recap of the day in the US stock market. They're pretty cool. So check them ones out. There's a few ones on the UK side. You've obviously got Emmanuel Finance, runs a great channel over there. Yeah, there's quite a few, to be fair. At the same time, there's probably a few that I'm always a bit like, ooh, that's probably not great. But yeah, there's quite a few good ones out there, to be fair. Osborne is good. Is that the YouTuber? Is there a UK YouTuber called Osborne? Osborne Foreman, is it? I think it is. Yeah. I think I've seen his stuff a few times. I don't know if I'm subscribed to him. I think he owns Boohoo, doesn't he? Yeah, yeah. I will try do. I'm just saying, yeah. Like you know what I'm on about. Yeah, I will try do a balance sheet video at some point. I always keep saying stuff like I think you can see what I can see, but I forget. I'm just like, yeah. You have no idea what I'm saying yes to. Yeah, I mean, I'll have to go check his stuff out. SPE, I like. Plug, I don't think I like, and Blink, I don't think I like. Do I ever dabble into penny stocks for a bit of fun? Not really. I guess Planet 13 would be the penny stock I would consider right now. What's the new Richard Branson SPAC? I don't know. I mean, is old SPAC Virgin Galactic needs a bit of help, to be fair, so never mind doing a new one. Please explain what's to use in balance sheet. You know what? I'll try to do a minute on it right now for you. Right, so a balance sheet. Best websites to use are Yahoo Finance and also Simple Wall Street. But you only can look into 10 companies for free, and then you have to buy the membership on there. But the graphs are a lot easier to go through, so down to you what you want to do. But Yahoo Finance, Simple Wall Street are really good. What I would say is that I'm going to do Simple Wall Street because that's the one that I use the most, but you could probably get this from Yahoo Finance. So go into Simple Wall Street, look at the amount of debt on there and see what the debt is, compare that to like the market cap size of it as well. So let's say a company has 500 million debt, but the market cap is 500 million. It's like, whoa, that's a lot. And as well as that, you want to be looking at how much cash they have. The cash is king. You need to see companies with a lot of cash on there. Companies shouldn't have like 5 million cash. Obviously, the more cash they should have for a bigger company, you'll get used to that when you start going through companies and looking at them. But cash is really key to like a company, because if they get a fine out of nowhere, they need to pay it. They need to have cash. So cash for me is one of the big things I look for. One thing I like to see is having companies that have double the cash to debt at least, but also be a little bit understanding that if a company has like a cruise company buying billions of pounds of ships, they're going to have a lot of debt on the balance sheet, right? So don't expect amazing balance sheets from them sort of companies. So if it's a tech company with like one workspace, they should have a clean balance sheet. If they don't have a clean balance sheet, then it's like, whoa, why is a company that's a tech company that has one office space, why have they got so much debt? And those, try balance that out with the industries and everything. So yeah, I would say that like cash double to debt is definitely a key thing. Look at debt to equity ratio. I like to see below 50%, especially if it's a tech company, probably below 20%. So yeah, those are key things I look for. You know, cash, a lot of cash to debt, hardly any debt, and a good debt to debt to equity ratio below 50%. So hopefully that kind of summed it up a little bit there in a minute. But there you go. They are bad for signal. I don't know who that one was. I hope it's not this. I hope you can hear me fine. I don't do day trading, just get spammed by it. Yeah, my comments for day trading. Oh my goodness. Call so and so my expert in my comment section. It's crazy. Like, there's so many comments out there. Yeah, gambling a SPAC. I mean, you can do that if you want. Risky. Risky business. Yeah, I try to report them as well. I try and get rid of them, but there's so many. Like, the worst one is when people like comment, the spam bots come in the comments and they actually start typing to some of you guys' comments, and then your comments get held for review because your comments get pulled up as spam. That's the worst one, when you have them sort of bots. Then bots just take it too far. Bit of a nightmare, really, but hey. It's okay, Umar. Hopefully you found that a bit useful anyway. I've not seen any copy my name. I've seen a few people have done it, but I've never seen one actually have my name in it there. Bought more Huya as it dipped. It's to do with the Chinese delisting. Superdry, it's one of those. It's just beaten down so much. You know, if you caught it perfect, well done. But you know, any other point that you bought in 2020, you'd probably be down on your position. It's just that it's a bit of a bounce because it's just so beaten down. Really, that's the thing. You know. Right, I'm gonna do about 2 more minutes, and then I'll make a move. Daniel says, "Will you ever take money? Will you ever take money?" I'm not resend that through. I don't. Is that me reading that wrong? Resend it through. I don't know if it makes sense to me. Will I ever take money? Ever take money for? Ever take money for? Go a little bit further. Let me know. Take money for what? Manchester City or United? Obviously, I'm a City fan. So yeah, definitely City over United. Oh, he thinks I hold forever, right? No way, United losing. What's the score between United and PSG? Let me know. Yeah, I do take money. Like, I've sold quite a few companies this year. 2020 was my target. In 2020 was to be like, I want to take more profit, and I have done this year. I've taken so much more profit than what I've done previously, and yeah, you see me quite often. I'll probably sell a stock like every couple of months now, whereas previously I used to hold it for a long time, but then my stocks were just going up and down, up and down. And I thought, right, let's be a little bit more like fearful when others are greedy, and I've started doing that a little bit more now. I think it's paid off for me, but yeah, I do sell a few companies, to be fair. So yeah. Do you always reinvest your profits? Yeah, I do try and reinvest all my profits back into the stock market. Sometimes I do go on to other little things, but nothing huge. Yeah. The Financial Education UK edition. To be fair, that's something that I actually thought when I set up. I was like, when I started investing in the stock market in 2017, there was like there was must have been like only 20 finance YouTubers, which one of them was Jeremy, and he was like number one at the time, and that was it. And that was on the US side of it as well. And I was like, there's just no one on the UK side of it. And I was like, I'll just like do a weekly episode on the UK scene. And it did okay, but nothing huge. But over like this last kind of 2020, there's been so many like UK people that seem to have come to the videos. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if anyone could put comments down what it is, like, how did you find my actual channel? But so many like UK investors seem to be coming in and now. So I guess it kind of only took 3 years for it to kind of like, but we kind of got there. So yeah, yeah. Hopefully we can get more. Oh, your dad found you. Right. Found me, sorry. Cool. So yeah, hopefully we can kind of build up a bit of a UK, make it a bit bigger. So yeah. Will you ever take money like Jeremy? What do you mean by what do you mean by take money like Jeremy? Sell stocks? I do sell stocks, yeah, yeah. I came to you because I wanted more rep in the UK, some great bargains. Oh, cool. Yeah, I think the UK scene does really help. So yeah, hopefully I can do a few more UK stocks. I think you mean push the stocks up and sell out. Man, you need like hundreds of thousands of subscribers to do that. I could move Greg's 1p. Yeah, Jeremy can actually move the market now. Yeah, he's got that many thousands of followers. It's amazing. It's amazing. He's also got to be very careful because if he wants to build positions, he actually can't publicly push stocks out because they'll go up too much. So if you notice now, Jeremy actually does buy stocks before he talks about them, so he can average himself in, and then he can talk about it, and then that helps it. It's the amazing thing of having it's not a bad thing. It's the amazing things of having so many investors that you like your palm your hands really. So yeah, I mean I can move Greg's 1p. That's my claim to fame. I'm going to do a Greg's video tomorrow. Move it up 1p. Get invested. Big thanks to you. Bought National Express after your video. Now 90% up. Nice work, man. Nice work. Yeah, Card Factory open. I actually bought all my Christmas cards from Card Factory online like 2 days ago. IAG avoid horrible balance sheet for me. Jet2 is the one you want to be in. Or Wizz Air. Wizz Air is pretty cool, so check them out. But yeah, Jet2 for me is like number one. Who is the BM? You're always in the comments, man. I see you. He is financial education. He does US stocks as a US guy. Is Card Factory buy? Yeah, but I'm looking at Card Factory. I'm like, is this company never going to go up? That's the problem. Can I ask you how I can get news about company on the stock market? My favorite ones to do is like Yahoo Finance. They're pretty cool. Seeking Alpha is good for US companies. They're pretty cool for US companies. No UK companies on there. So yeah. But yeah, I'd say Seeking Alpha is a good one for US ones. Paul UK, BMBM. Yep, that's Jeremy's channel. So I might actually, I've actually been messaging Jeremy a few times. I might actually drop him a message and see if we can maybe get something on. You know, maybe ask him if he can come on for 20 minutes or something. That'd be really cool. If I could get him on the channel to do like a 20-minute, talk with him. Would I ever do a live event? Would be great to meet you. Good question, Scott. I don't think I'd have that many people who would want to come meet me. But I don't know. I've never thought about it. I don't think many people would come want to come meet me. To be fair, but hey, yeah, exactly. 5k subs. We need to be like 100k subs for that. Silver play button standard. I missed that question from Paul. Something about he should something or other. Boozy night in London. No way. We're not going to London for a boozy night. £7 a pint. No way. Up north. We're going up north. Manchester, Liverpool, or Leeds. £3 a pint. Get all the UK stock people in a room. Cool. Well, I'm not going to say too much about it, but me and Manual Finance are working on something behind the scenes on the UK front. So there's something going on. 5,000 to, yeah. I mean, 100k subs has always been the dream, but I mean, I don't know if we'll get there. We'll see. It's always been the dream. True Yorkshireman, yeah. Nicholas knows. I remember one time I went down to London with my girlfriend, and we went into an actual pub in London. And I went up to the bar and I was like, yeah, I'll get these. I went up for 2 pints. And I was like, oh, I can't remember what I got. I was like, 2 pints of so and so. And they got the pints and they put them down and like, oh yeah, so that's £15. Oh, what? £15 for these 2 pints? Anyway, I paid on card and all that. I was like, not going back up here again. This is too much. Yeah, it was something like 15, 14, 30. It was double figures. It was double figures. That was in London. Crazy money. There's actually a really good bar in Leeds. I'm going totally off topic from investing now. There's a good bar in Leeds, right? It's called, if you ever have time, if you ever go to Leeds on a night out, go to Merrion Street, it's called, and you go in there, and if you go between, I think it's 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., you get 2 dice, and you order your pints, right? So let's say I get 2 pints and they put it down. You roll a dice, and if you get a 2, you get 25% off your round. If you get a 4, you get 50% off your round. If you roll a 6, you actually get your drinks for free on that round. That's how you do it. It can get a bit of a crazy night out, but it's brilliant. Do I live near Leeds? I live in Leeds. Yeah. When does Skillz IPO? I think the IPO date is the 16th of December. I think that's when it got announced. Or the SPAC merger. Would you ever buy a German stock? Potentially. The only problem I have is like I don't want to get too diverse. Like I've already got Chinese stocks, I've got US stocks, got UK stocks. That's 3 economies right there. Something that I've been a bit careful of. Thoughts on Scottish mortgage investment? I've heard about them. And obviously the interest with Tesla, but I wouldn't personally buy Lordstown at these sort of prices. Oh, that question went off before. It's something about a Yorkshireman, but it just went off. I'll consider IPO. The Airbnb IPO. It just has to be the right price. Yeah, Wetherspoons, London. Even they're expensive. Like, but hey. Right now that I know you're a Yorkshireman like myself, Bradford, I will invest in everything you say. Nice. Great tip. You on Twitter? I am, but I'll be honest, I use it more for football. So you won't get much investing stuff on there. I mostly post on Instagram more than anything, which is kind of like my personal one as well, but which is Jacob Rhodes. That's RHODES 42. It's in my I think it's in this description of the video, I think. So yeah. Best atmosphere in Yorkshire. What is? I'm looking for a good US dividend stock to diversify. Any tips? Altria. We talked about it a little bit earlier. Pay about 9%, 8% yield. Yeah, there does seem like it must be my accent. It must attract quite a few people in. Do you think your manager will leave? Pep Guardiola? Or do you think I'm a Leeds fan? I'm not a Leeds fan. I'm a City fan. So yeah, Pep's not leaving at the end of the season. He's just signed a new contract. I mean, obviously Bielsa's Leeds United's manager. I think I always said like trying to like just work on a year-to-year basis is a nightmare for Leeds fans, but he's done a brilliant job. So yeah. How old am I? I am 26 now. I had to think about it. It's getting to that point now where I'm thinking about it. I'm a little bit uncomfortable about owning Chinese stocks. There is a little bit more risk there because the US does hate them, but they are some fantastic companies, and I would not worry about it too much. What got you into investing? At what time? So where was it? It wasn't a problem. So I got into investing in 2017. I was kind of just like, I had quite a few thousand in the bank, and I was like, this is just not doing anything for me. I was like, what can I do? And then eventually I found stock market investing. And yeah, got into stock market investing and thought, what can I do to make this money make me more money? And that's how I got in, really. There was a documentary that I watched which also helped me. You might have heard him on YouTube. I forgot his name now. Something Anton Grill or something. Yeah, it'll probably come up if you put like finance Anton something. Not actual something, but I think it's Anton Grill or something. But yeah, I watched a video on his, and that also got me quite interested. Well, the thing is, you've always got to support the team that your dad supports. Is that not correct? So yeah, and you've got to remember as well, City were, when I was younger, City were bad and Leeds were good. So you got to remember that Leeds were Champions League when I was younger, and City were City were City. You know, League One. It wasn't. You know, it comes around. No, I won't invest in a football team. I missed that question, Twinkle. What you said, something about terrible. I don't know what it was about terrible. Liverpool lad met him at uni. I'm not sure what that one's about, Chris. There's some conversations here going on that I'm missing. When I'm talking about City, no, not Bradford City. No, Man City. Pep Guardiola, City manager. Come on. It's got to be City, not Bradford City. I know a lot of Bradford City fans, though. That's the thing with like living in Leeds. You have like so many Leeds fans. There's a lot of Bradford City fans. There's quite a lot of Liverpool fans in Leeds as well. There used to be a lot of United fans, but for some reason they've disappeared over the last kind of few years. I don't know why. But yeah, there's a few different fans. Yeah, you get quite a few Newcastle fans as well, and yeah, it's a bit of a mix. Sorry, that question went off. It said hi Jacob, and then it went. Sorry. Is that a spammer? Just went off my question there. And then I missed the question about Boohoo because I was looking at if that was a spammer coming into it. Do I know Ramspot? And Anton Grill, that's it. Yeah, that's the guy. He's got yeah, I think he's got a finance channel, but he did a documentary in like I think it's 2008 where he tries and gets normal people into the stock market. I thought that was really cool. So yeah. What's the max you made on any individual stocks in pound? So the most I made was on, I think Tesla. Yeah, the most I made was on Tesla at the start of this year. Yeah, and yeah, that was quite a few thousand. Would you take Grealish? It's coming into like a little bit of a football chat. Yeah, I would. I would take Grealish's quality. No problem, Rob. Catch you in a bit. Mike Ashley. What a so and so. Yeah, I think Grealish would be a good signing for City. He's a quality player. I've said it for a while. I think even Zaha won't be too bad for City. Gives us something different. Yeah. So yeah, just answer that one. What was the max I made on the stock? I think it was Tesla. It was quite a few thousand. Yeah, it got to the point where I think with Tesla, I had to be really careful about the amount of tax I paid on it. Because it was at the end of a tax year at that point. Yeah, it was at the end of the tax year because I sold it in February, so I wanted to not pay any tax on it. But yeah, it was quite a few thousand. It was one of those points where I was like, if I could just do this every year, it would be so easy. What's the plan with Jet 2? Still holding for another 2 years. Only just getting started that company. Best Northern company. Greg's, Newcastle. Come on. Yeah, I've got an ISA account, but then I also use DEGIRO. So I've just got to be careful about taxes because everything I sell in ISA, obviously I don't pay tax. Everything I sell in DEGIRO, I've got to pay tax unless I keep it below capital gains. Just managing that situation. Am I concerned about all the EV bubble? Yeah, I am concerned. Yeah, I am a bit worried. That's why I sold Lordstown and Workhorse. Yeah, in mode. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I still can't find any reason why in mode did go down that much. It might recover it straight away tomorrow. You never know. It's one of those things. Easy money stock. Man, I've not called an easy money stock since Facebook and Boohoo. Dropbox is close. Tattoo Chef. Yeah, Tattoo Chef, probably. Greg, get to any other northern ones. I don't know. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Any other northern ones? Can't think. I can't think of any other companies that are actually based up north. I have. Yeah, InMode's cosmetic. Yeah. So like, say if you had like a lot of like like double chins going on, you get like heat, gets rid of your double chin, everything like that, and loads of stuff like that. Oh, I missed that question. I think about Workhorse. Forex. Yeah, trading. Yeah, I agree. Shane with you on that one. It is a killer, and the spread as well. Pontefract cakes. Yeah. There is a cake company in Pontefract. Can't remember what it is. Yeah, Mass Money Marshall. You were asking me the other day about InMode. There you go. What's the tax-free allowance on US stocks per year? Well, it's the same on stocks. You're a UK citizen, so it's the same for wherever you buy it. Which is obviously you got your ISA, which is 20,000, and then you've got your capital gains tax, which I think is 12,500 at the moment. So yeah. Chris says, "Hi, Jake. Well, just joined here. How are you feeling?" Yeah, I feel good. A little bit of a blocked nose. That's why I might sign a little bit crap, but I feel okay. Not too much of a cough. I've not even coughed through this live stream, so you can see that that's going well. Just aches. Like my aches are pretty much gone, but I just had aches in my legs more than anything. Pontefract cakes. Oh, is that what they actually called? I thought they were called something else. Are you sure that's the name? I thought they were called something else. What's my favorite stock in the world? Facebook. Yeah, Facebook's like, I don't talk about it enough like I should do, because like I would just be like, whatever you do in your life in the stock market, buy Facebook. That's what I should be saying. Where's the best place to invest into stocks? Is currently only in trading two. I like DEGIRO. DEGIRO is a good one. Cheers. Yeah, I'm trying to do as much content as I can. I still feel pretty good, to be fair. So as long as I feel good, I said I would do a live stream as well, and here we go. I've done it. Who is the Jeremy I talked about? It's financial education. Oh, we got a donation from M Mutz, who said, "I made a few quid from watching your videos. Keep up the good work." No problem. It's all out for free here. I do a patrons group where I try and give more information out, and portfolio reviews and everything like that, and try to give as much information as I can on there, rather than being a bit more entertainment on the main channel, I guess. But thank you so much. It's great to know that you've got something useful from the channel. That's what I try and do. Try give as much free advice out, and there's been some good winners so far this year. 2020 was a great year, wasn't it? To be fair, I mean, like you look at UK side of it, Hollywood Bowl, National Express, Jet2, even Greg's. I mean, it hasn't done amazing, but you're saying 30% is not amazing. Still pretty good. And even early on in 2020, I mean, like we had like JD. If any of you guys were here pre like COVID, I mean, some of you guys would have seen the pre gains from there. I mean, like JD.com up 300%, Pinterest. When we were investing into Tesla early on in 2019, and look how well that did for us this year. Sometimes people forget. Some of the guys that might not be here for such a long time that have only joined in 2020. You guys might have missed some of the gains that we've had ages ago. So yeah. It's been a good run, so as long as I can give one tip that helps you for free, that's what I try and do. What other asset classes am I in? Property, yeah. I own 3 properties. Yeah, that's what I go for, Scott. I try not to be too like detailed, but try and give enough information out that it is that your average Joe can watch, but get information from it. That's what I try and hopefully do. Simple, make it a bit simple, not too simple, but investing for dummies, So if we can do that, that's amazing. That's the aim of the game. And we've done all right. It was good. It's been a good year. It's been a good year. What would tempt you into Tesla? Unfortunately, probably like 300, low 300, I think. It probably won't get there, and I'm fine with that. But that's what probably would tempt me. So I probably won't get back into it, but we'll see. Switchback Energy, any thoughts? Going to try do a video on it. We'll just try do a video on it at some point within the next week. If something massive came out, is that to do with Tesla? Yeah, that would be the only way the stock would go down. If there was like, I hope it doesn't happen, but if there was a recall in a lot of the cars, if there was a recall in the Model 3s, that would send Tesla stock down huge. If it went, we've got to recall all new Model 3s or Model Ys, that would cause a few problems. So something like that. That's how easy it is. Just one news article overnight, that could happen. So that's what you've always got to be careful of. Imagine that you wake up tomorrow, all US Model Ys are recalled. Imagine Tesla stock the next day, and that's what can happen in the stock market. I'm not a fan of Cineworld stock. Yeah. Lloyd's Bank, prefer Barclays. Yeah, exactly. Reminds me of the Boohoo. It takes one article, 100%. You see Boohoo, that's what happens. Facebook, Cambridge Analytica. There's another one. Beyond Meats, one bad earnings, gone down. We look now and you're like, there's not many opportunities, but literally, like, there's one news article that comes out and bang, you get the next stock that you're buying. You just got to wait for it. Yeah, I've heard a few people talk about Hive. A little bit too early for me, but yeah, I've heard a few people. Used to own Johnson & Johnson as a dividend play. Made a good, like, 20% on it as well. Yeah, Domino's is okay. Right Move I own. So yeah, I do like Right Move. Great company. Yeah, really good. I've heard about that one, the LSEE, but not totally looked into it. Yeah, it's a waiting game. Twinkle says, do you think the government will go through? Oh, I missed that. I think it was going to say about raising capital gains tax, but it just went off my screen too quick. Yeah, I think they will do. If that was about the government and raising capital gains tax, I believe they would get it to match your tax paying bracket, is what they might look at. I hope they don't. If they do, I hope they move the ISAs up to 40,000 if they do it. Create a Boohoo story. I was going to actually try see if I can get someone from The Guardian to come on as an interview. Maybe someone that wrote the articles about it, but I never got anywhere with it. Do you think Shell shares will ever come back? Yes, but nothing crazy. Not looked into Facebook's VR that well. Card Factory, good. I'm just like, what's going to happen? Is it just going to stay stagnant for so long? So I don't know. Getting a bit, I don't know, not nervous, but I'm like, yeah. Right, I'm going to call that time anyway, because I said I was going to go at like 45 minutes, and then I've done another half an hour. So we're an hour and 15 minutes in, so I'll call it time there anyway. So thanks for tuning in. Maybe we can do another one maybe later in the week, because I'm free for a lot of time, I guess, at the moment. So maybe I can do another one later in the week, or maybe one the week after. Maybe get to 6,000 subscribers. That'd be good. So if you can smash the like button, hopefully that might get the live stream out on the algorithm. We're on 130 viewers right now. 52, someone just did it. 52 likes, 53 likes. So if we can get the likes up, that might push it out and maybe push us to 6,000 and maybe do like a 6,000 sub special. I don't think we'll do it this week, but that'd be pretty cool. 64 likes, we get in there. But thank you so much, and I'll see you on tomorrow's video. And yeah, I've got a big video coming up, but I might talk about Chinese stocks. I'll see. But thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in a